All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to more DayZ. My name is Raven from the Sky. We're good. Let's go. Let's go before the wolves show up. Let me check. Get this on the way out. Now by 19. How much do I have to eat? Press P1. Pistol flashlight. I'm trying to think. What's silencer though? Let's get the heck out of here from the wolves. I feel like the wolves are gonna show back up. Because usually they show up in a pack. We didn't face no pack. Right at that fork. And sometimes they'll return. That happened before where I faced a pack and two of them like got away. And those two showed back up. This where everything's just snow now. This is where you really want to have good insulation when you're in the center of the map. Heading towards that mountain. This is where it's more difficult as far as survival goes. If you're not prepared. How do you prepare? When you spawn, what you want to do is first and foremost is you want to break up some sticks. Alright? Now you can either make a long stick. Alright? Get a long stick. Alright? Rip up some clothes with make a stone knife. I'm sorry. First thing you want to do is craft a stone knife. Find a dirt path. You'll find stones along the path. And what you want to do is you want to craft a stone knife. All right. A knife is detrimental in this game. You must have one. To gut and prepare your food. It's easy to make firewood without cutting your hands. You know. You can cut clothes into rags. And you can do so many things with rags. Like, for example, make a rope to put on the rod to make a fishing rod. All right. And you can craft a fishing hook. All right. Use the knife, break up a small stick, craft a fishing hook. What you want to do is you want to go fish. All right. Head to the coastline, which you shouldn't be far from if you spawned in the game. More than likely, you're going to spawn near the coast, even on this map. You shouldn't be far from it. Or if you're in the town, you can try your luck by trying to find like canned food, canned goods. Maybe take out a few zombies because they know they have loot on them. Some may have loot on them as well. Some of it's food, to be honest. So just don't. I know I kind of preach it's not worth it getting into it with a zombie because it just blah 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 blah. It messes up your. And it does, but when you first spawn in, if you want to engage with an infected that's been aggroed, go right ahead. They may have canned food on them. If you have a stone knife, you can open that. Down that may push your core up to white, just to get you to the next town or get you to the core, get you to the shoreline, so that you can fish for your food. All right. So that's one way. So it's not all a waste. Let me rephrase it. It's not all a waste to engage because even I engage with the infected. It's mainly when they spot me or it aggroed, but even they have like, nada colas on them, spritz, what's that? Tuna, canned goods, crackers. They carry loot. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Some of it's good loot. They carry loot. Yep. But don't bank on that. What you need to do is, All right, you found your canned food from off of a walker. Okay, that'll provide you enough satiation and energy to get you to the next town. I recommend taking a brisk walk to save your calories. I know I'm running at full speed. You can, but keep in mind you're gonna burn calories a lot faster, thus making you hungry a lot quicker. Okay, just keep that in mind now. And thirsty. So after that, you want to download the I Survive map. Yes, you do. All right. After you, that way you can see where you're going, and look at the town sign at the end of when you're leaving the town, and figure out where you look at the map and figure out where you are, no matter what map you plan on. Chernarus, Livonia, Sakal. Figure out where you are, and then go from there. And try to map out a route from there. After you've gotten the food, you've gotten the water. Oh, the town, before you leave the town, most towns have a spring. All right. You're gonna see a thin dirt path off of the standard dirt path. You want to follow that. Every time it leads to a water spring. Now, get yourself a water bottle, a pot, fill it up. All right. At this point, you know what springs look like. You know where they are. If you have the I Survive map, you know what? You'll know how to get there. So from that point on, you should be good. Now, something's running my mind. I wasn't looking at the map. I hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. Now from that point on, you want to start fishing for food. Right after you hydrate it, you have enough satiation and energy now to pretty much get you to the next town, maybe two. All right, what you want to do is I'm sorry. See that plus down there? You want to get a heat buff. And this is one. That one's probably gonna last maybe 10-15 minutes. I'm not sure if they buffed it or not. It used to be 10 minutes before the patches, the recent patches. At the time of this recording, I don't know if they buffed it, but it's about 10 minutes. Now you get 3 pluses, and that's because I have all these layers of clothes on. But when you first spawn, you're probably only gonna get about 2 at the tops. All right. So you want to get a heat buff going, and to keep you warm while you travel, thus keeping your cores stable. Now, why can't I just travel anyway? Because you'll be freezing. Well, I'm just gonna try. Okay, well, if you're freezing, then your cores are gonna drain faster. Your hunger and thirst cores. Thus, it's gonna seem like your character's never really satisfied, and that's just a pain in the butt headache that you don't want. Trust me. So it's best to make fires every 20 minutes and keep your character well fed and his thirst quenched. All right, simple as that. It's really just that simple. Rinse and repeat, and voila! Before you know it, you'll be a DayZ vet. All right. Now, going to the next step, you want to fish, hunt, or kill for your own food. Oh, look at that! We heard 2 shots. I wonder where it came from. There's only 7 people in this lobby. That means like 2 or 3 of them are probably over here somewhere, because I heard that shot. Or maybe 1. He might be hunting. Who knows? Now, you want to look at this crap here. Hunt and kill for your own food. That's the best way to really feed yourself and keep yourself satisfied. In my opinion, it's the best way, rather than depending on trying to find random food. I guess you could say this is a survival game. Everything's random. No, it's not. I know it may appear that way and it may seem that way, but no, it's not. Once you learn the mechanics of the game, where things spawn, if you can get the spawn frequency down, you're a bad mofo. But I can't do that. I don't know how frequent things spawn or none of that. But I do know the spawn spots. Now, if you figure out the spawn spots, you've been playing long enough, where things are more likely to spawn, i.e. pickaxes and shovels, more likely to spawn in barns, sheds, tool sheds, Just to name a few. See, I know that. I know exactly where to look. All right. I play on an official server, so nothing's been modded or tweaked or to spawn more than it's supposed to or spawn more than anything else. Not hating, just saying. I just prefer to play on official servers. You like playing on community servers, modded servers, that's your thing? Okay, that's fine. But I prefer to play on official servers, and I recommend you play on official servers and when you as a noob. And like I was saying, as you get the hang of things, all right, when you get the hang of things, all right, that's when you start to take off and pop off. All right, learn the things by heart. All right, everything is not random. It will no longer be that way. That's another pro tip. Stealth kill when you can. You see that? No aggro. He didn't aggro his friends. His friends didn't come around the corner. None of that. Zucchini's frozen. 30 minutes into this. Let me trap this off in here. Although I might. Stove, but I might. Go, there's another. Cabin, but don't just depend on random food. Now what you want to do is hunt and kill and grow your own food. All right. Now this area is prone to like foxes and I think, let me see, yeah, foxes and rabbits. This whole area, and bears. I go further up, they got deer. I'm looking at the map, the Eyes of Five map. Excuse the pause, looking at the Eyes of Five map just to see where things spawn so I can give an accurate tip and trick. So you would scan this area, and with this, usually you could hear the animals make noise. And again, like I said, once you learn things, learn the spawn frequencies. Okay, like I said, foxes, bears, deers, which is honestly majority of the wildlife in the game, and just by common sense logic is going to spawn in areas that look like this without you even having to really know or look at the map. Okay, it's just how it is. You're going to hear them make noise, and based off of that noise, and you be playing long enough, you're going to be able to decipher what animal that is. Congratulations, you are getting even better at the game to where if you know what animal it is. Because even then, even me, and I've been playing this game with about 1,000+ hours now. Like, I'm still like, wait a minute, is that a bear? Is that an elk? What is that? Hold up, is that a rabbit or a fox making that squealing noise? It's new to me because I usually just grow my food. I don't really hunt the animals. I usually stay plant-based. I feel like that's easiest and the best on Chernarus. Now, I'm sure this can get disputed with fishing because fishing is just so godlike. I'll admit that, especially on this map. Okay? That's what I said to do that. I said to do that earlier. You want to make a rod, do this and that. All right, that falls into hunting and growing your own food. But see, look at this. Look at this, though. Look at it this way. It's easier to fish than it is to try to hunt down a fudging rabbit or fudging fox, man. Them things are painted. See, okay, look, if you've been watching, if you're new, welcome. But if you've been watching, I hunted the fox that other episode with this. No, with the knife. It stopped and got like hung on the fence or greenhouse, and one hit took it out with a combat knife. I'm sorry, it wasn't with a gun. But earlier in the season when I hunted the fox, I had used I think I used this or the pistol, this or that silenced. I had like the 1911. One of the two. And I got it with that. See, when you have a weapon, actually, I'm skipping all over the place. That's what you want to find, a weapon. 9x19. See, I got the P1, so that'll benefit. I recommend not carrying a whole bunch of random ammo. Have a goal in mind. Like I want the P1, and I was finding a bunch of 9mm ammo. So I dropped the 1911, dropped the clips, and swapped them out. All right. Same with the Vega. I know where the spawns are, so I held on to at least one drum and some shotgun shells, and until I found the Vega, loaded it up, carried it. Same with the AK. Don't just carry a bunch of random bullets, hoping to find that gun. It's just taking, and then you come across a whole bunch of important items that's more important than bullets, and you gotta decide, what do I want to keep the bullets, or do I want to keep the bullets, or do I want to carry the important items? What's more important? Bullets. That's ammunition, Raven. Food, water, clothing. That's more important than bullets. Believe it or not. How? Because that's what's gonna keep your heart beating in this game. Food and water, and clothing. Why clothing? Clothing affects your insulation. You know, see that? This is medium insulation. It all adds up. Best insulation. That's what you really want. Try to layer at least one, which is mainly the jacket, because it covers your vital organs and keeps them warm. Mainly the jacket. Try to get at least one best, and the rest, I guess, medium high. I know I got, this is low. It's a helmet. There is no helmet that's best or high insulation in the game. It's meant to protect your brain from bullets. All right. Now, a headshot from this, or with this on. The heck? A headshot with that on. It'll knock you out. The assault helmet, I think it says it's bulletproof, but there's rumors that it doesn't do anything with the glass visor on. Doesn't really help, but it's the description says it's a bulletproof helmet. But I prefer the ballistic helmet. I think it looks better. Character's freezing, so I'm so busy running my mouth. I gotta make another fireplace. That's okay. We'll go ahead and do that now. After making a fireplace. Can't remember, was it which, I think it was this. Is it this? No, it wasn't this one. I think it was that house. Oh, that's the dude spawned in front of me. I think it was this house here. Bro, that was insane. And I had a Vega. I took him out. I couldn't even. That's scared. I can't remember what episode it happened on. Scared the piss out of me. Make a freaking let me grab this bark. Fireplace. Like the greenhouse. I'm gonna go in this green one. Like these big ones. And sometimes that'll happen. Somebody spawn in front of you. That's rare. But it does and can happen. It's up here. This is clear. I've already been in here. So busy running my mouth. There, checking the house I already been in. Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna have to use one of these. Cut this up. Break it up. Doesn't really have to be no extravagant fire. But I might make it that way. Because we're like freezing, so it's not like we have one started from like 1 or 2 pluses. We're starting from like 0. But since we have these layers on, we should be good. Oh, I left that zucchini in the other freaking. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. All right. So we're gonna light this fire. You want to be warm at all times. You want to have ourselves a little snack, more than prepared on food. But like I was saying, this right here, this potato. Cook this. This keeps your heart beating. You understand? Let me thaw this out. See, a call is so cold to now food, at least on this map. Sometimes when you pick it up and it's been sitting out in the elements, it'll freeze. Now I don't know if it's still the same way on Chernarus. I haven't played Chernarus since the launch of Sakal. I love it so much. I will eventually hop back on Chernarus. I'm thinking, especially next season, to hop back and forth. All right, between maps. Okay, that peeled potato. I don't want it to burn. It's probably gonna brown soon. So what we're gonna do is we'll have ourselves steak. I have this steak and potato, fox steak. Don't take long to eat it. A small game, freaking boom. I'll take that potato, drop it in that water. That should cool it off. Sardines. That's warm. That's thawed. Let's see what else to have. I could have this. I want to kind of fill that up with seafood. So I'm gonna grab some Polacks, cook them up. Maybe catch another shrimp. I don't have. I gotta set the trap first, then put the worm in there. I think that's what is that? This is gasoline for the if I finally find a freaking rubber boat, 'cause I think it takes a spark plug and fuel. I thought I saw it take fuel too. I could be wrong. Right. Now you want to take multivitamins because that's going to keep your immunity high. All right. Protect you against that pestilence and that disease. All right, because disease does spread in this game. Yes, it does. And that will also create a headache. Your character won't stop coughing, which is then gonna give away your position when you're trying to sneak. All right, sneak. You're trying to avoid that PvP because you're not properly equipped yet, because you haven't made your way to a police station to get some tier 2 weapons, or maybe you did, and guess what? The police station was already cleaned out. So now what are you gonna do? What you need to do? You're gonna make your way to an military base somewhere on whatever map you're playing on. All right, that's where the best loot spawn. And on your way, like I said, load up. Get yourself the best installation you can. It's best to do it. Livonia doesn't matter so much because it's a summer map. You actually want to stay cool on Livonia, so you might just get by with like a t-shirt or long sleeve shirt. I don't know. I haven't played on Livonia in like 4 years, so I need to hop back on that, and I need to learn that map. It'll be like almost like new again because I don't know that map at all. But Chernarus, same goes. You want to try to get the best installation you can. It's not as cold as a call, but it's cold enough to where your character will get sick. All right. All right, we're on the second plus. We still got a ways to go. Let's see. Okay, it's cooled off. So we had like steak and potato for lunch. I thought the sun was going down that episode. It was coming up. See, I can't. I'm supposed to be a veteran. I should be able to know that. Oh no, don't switch on. Oop. Take the hands. What the heck? 13. Okay, the matches. 12 out of 20. Something's in the way. Oh, it's okay. $14.24. These two. Okay. And this is for when that other one ruins. At least I'll have one. Alright, we got all three. Okay. right? All three. See what I mean? When you have layers like this, you get all 3 pluses. But if not, when you a fresh spawn, I think the most you're gonna get is the 2, and they won't last very long because you're in the t-shirt and you're and you know, especially on this map. You want to definitely get to a military base. Find yourself a face mask. Now, these face masks actually spawn in most towns. You just gotta find them in those sheds, things like that. But you definitely find them at the military base. Same with the ballistic helmet. The ballistic vest now spawns at like police stations and things like that. Versus it used to be another one that you could only really get at the military base. Ballistic vest is good. Plate carrier is good, but it's heavy. I recommend being light as a feather or light as you can, because technically I'm not as light as I usually would be. I'm carrying quite a few stuff, and I'm still not carrying a backpack. I got a army pouch, but I don't have like a hunter backpack with like 60 slots or 30 slots since the inventory nerf. I'm half my stamina, which is still, I consider myself still a bit lightweight, just not as light as I usually am. As long as I'm not down to like only 20% stamina like I used to. That's heavy. Pack mule, you can't even half move. All right, when you try to chase after somebody or make a tactical retreat, you're not gonna be able to because you're too heavy. That I don't recommend. However, if you do want to play that way, it's okay. See, that's the beautiful thing about this game. It's catered to player choice, no matter what. So there really is no right or wrong way. There's only my opinion and your opinion and the next man's opinion. Okay, there's always a right or wrong way, but no one's gonna really play stupidly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So to me, there really is no right or wrong way. It's play based on your choice. Maybe, of course you use my video or whoever's video for guidance, but ultimately it comes down to your decision of how you want to play. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, see what you grow. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.